One of the most chilling real-life horror stories is the tale of the Hinterkaifeck murders. In 1922, a family of 6 was brutally murdered on their isolated farm in Germany, and the case remains unsolved to this day. The Gruber family, Andreas, his wife Cecilia, their daughter Victoria, her children, and the housemaid, lived on the Hinterkaifeck farm, located deep in the Bavarian woods. Despite its remote location, the family had several neighbors who would occasionally visit, but no one had seen or heard from them for several days by March 31, 1922. Concerned, a neighbor named Lorenz Schlittenbauer went to check on the family, only to discover a horrifying scene. The eyes of Andreas and Cecilia were found in the farmhouse, along with Victoria and her children. The housemaid, Maria, was found in the barn. All had been brutally murdered with a pickaxe. The killer had spared no one, even Victoria's children, who were as young as 2 years old. Yet what made the crime even more chilling was the fact that the murderer had stayed on the farm for several days after the killings. During the investigation, it was discovered that, in the days following the murders, the murderer had continued to live in the house. Whoever had committed the crime fed the livestock, ate the family's food, and even slept in their beds. Strange footprints were found leading from the house to the barn, and it appeared that the murderer had hidden in the attic, watching the investigators and even the police who arrived later. The police uncovered a terrifying fact: the family had been hearing strange noises and feeling a sense of unease for weeks leading up to the murders. Andreas Gruber had even mentioned finding mysterious footprints in the snow leading to the house, but no one could figure out where they came from. It seemed as if someone had been living in the attic for some time, unnoticed. Despite numerous theories and several suspects over the years, the killer was never caught. Some believed it was an inside job, speculating that one of the family members had committed the murders. Others suggested that the killer was a stranger who had taken advantage of the isolation. There were rumors that Andreas had a violent relationship with his daughter Victoria, and some even believed that the killer might have been someone close to the family, a disgruntled worker, or a relative. To this day, the Hinterkaifeck murders remain one of the most baffling and terrifying mysteries in criminal history. The isolated nature of the farm, the eerie circumstances surrounding the murders, and the fact that the killer may have stayed in the house afterward make it one of the most unsettling true crime stories ever told.